Hello everyone, Jamie here with another Pokemon X and Y update video. So today, we're going to be talking about the stuff that's been basically recently revealed over the last few days. There's been a load of stuff because the new Korokoro magazine came out in Japan, and we've been getting loads of screenshots, loads of new trailers, loads of new just everything from the game. So I'm just going to be going through the information that we've received, starting with the update we got about a couple of days ago. Sorry for not doing it on the day, but because I'm not doing it on the day, I'm not going to now rush through everything. I'm going to try and, put as much detail into my description of everything as I possibly can. So let's just talk through what's been revealed. Okay, the new Korokoro information. I'm just getting this sourced from Cerebi, so I'm not claiming for it or anything like that. So we've got the Mega Evolution of Mewtwo. There's a new Mega Evolution called Mega Evolution X. The one we already have is exclusive to Y. So we have different version exclusives: Mega Mewtwo X for Pokemon X and Mega Mewtwo Y for Pokemon Y. Pretty interesting. I like what they've done. They've given it more reason to pick up the other version, I guess. Legendary exclusives. I'm not quite as fond of X as the Mewtwo X as I am as Mewtwo Y, but it's just me. Next we've got our good old Garchomp. So this is Mega Garchomp. He got announced. He looks pretty awesome. As far as Mega Evolutions go, he's probably one of the best. One of my favourites. Probably will be getting him if he's available in game to pick up. And finally, we've got the starter evolutions, or the medium stages, if you will. We finally got them. Chespin's evolution is probably my least favourite. I like Fennekin's and Froakie's. They're pretty much what I expected the evolution to be like. Chespin's sort of just like, what went wrong? I don't know. He just looks like this really fat chipmunk who's been eating too much. So there we have it. So let's talk about some more stuff that we have. The middle starter, Chespin's evolution, which, in fact, I'll go to the latest information because they've actually revealed the English names. Chespin's evolution is now going to be called Quilladin. That's the English or US names as well. It's UK and US. Fennekin's evolution is called Tiruna, or was called Tiruna, is now called Braixen. Froakie's evolution is now called Frogadia. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be pronounced. So the fossil Pokemon have been announced. You always get fossil Pokemon. Hopefully they're not going to be version exclusive, because I'm really worried. Because there's one that I really want. It's called Tyron. It is a rock and dragon. It looks like a T-Rex. It is just so awesome. It looks really cool. I really want to get this thing. There's another one which is like a prehistoric underwater marine type dinosaur like animal. I'm not exactly sure what they said what species it was based on, but that one is going to be called Amora. Pretty apt name. Ice and rock type. That's a nice looking. Tyrant is obtained through the jaw fossil, and Amora through the sail fossil. So nice. Now there's a customizable dog Pokemon called Furfro in English, and its ability Fur Coat retains its name. It may move Baby Doe Eyes, which moves first and lowers the opponent's attack. Process to customize its fur coat is called trimming. There's 3 different ones. There's a yellow, a pink, and a blue, I believe. I'm not really fond of the different coats. I just prefer the original. Although they're okay. Now we have a new cat Pokemon called Meowstick. Has different male and female. Not really much about that. That's what we have. Now we have a Mega Mewtwo X, and Mega Mewtwo X has increased attack stat. So that's a nice thing to know. Although Mewtwo can pretty much learn every single TM, so that could be useful for physical TMs such as Focus Blast, maybe. Now we also have Mega Garchomp has increased attack and special attack, but its speed stat is decreased. Could be a bit of a problem later on. I don't know. I don't quite know. Speed isn't really something that I use on Pokemon anyway, so not really bothered about that. Pyroar, which is the evolution of Litleo, now has a female form. Pyroar, it's got this giant mane. It looks pretty cool. I'll have pictures of them up so you guys can see them. But the female one has almost like a Pidgeot sort of style tail on the back of its head. I quite like what they did with that. It does look pretty cool. Okay, so Team Flare admins. Right, Okay, so it's going to be admins. It's got Celosia, Aliana, Bryony, and Mabel. And the final one, called Xerosic. Xerosic? I'm not quite sure. And he has red goggles, apparently. Okay, bit random. The global link will have a mobile-friendly version. Not quite sure what they mean by that. Oh, I assume that means you can use it on the go in the game as opposed to on a mobile phone, which would be a bit weird. Some more changes regarding types have been announced. So ghost types are no longer affected by moves such as fleeing, that prevent fleeing, such as mean look, which is good. I think I'd respect that. Grass Pokemon cannot be seeded or affected by moves such as Sleep Powder or Stun Spore. Electric Pokemon can no longer be paralysed. Yeah, I've never understood how electric Pokemon could be paralysed in the first place, so I'm kind of glad they got rid of that. Hope they'll get rid of, like, fire types being burned, etc. Which really wouldn't make sense. How could you burn a Pokemon like Charizard with a flame on its tail? I don't really understand. You can also record 10-second videos at the Trainer PR Studio. So, what else have we got down here? Oh, Pyro, let's have a look at some more information on this. It was actually done through an accidental leak from Pokemon, and then they actually released a trailer showing it, which I'll show you later in the video. And it's a fire normal type like Litleo, has the ability Unearth or Rivalry, and it can learn the move Echoed Voice, which is normal type, it's 90 power, I believe. So it was originally leaked through IGN, and it's classed as the Royal Pokemon. So there we go. We got some nicer, sort of close-up scans of the Chespin, Fennekin, and Froakie evolutions. We have the Kanto starters, nice and clean there from the Koro, and let's have a look at the trailer. So jump straight into the trailer. Okay, let's have a look, and I'll be trying to analyze as we're going along. Evolved from your first Pokemon, Chespin evolves into Quilladin. So, there's a nice shot. It's using Mud Shot, or is it Mud Slap? Not quite sure. Here we have Fennekin's evolution up close now, so you can clearly see it. It's not 100% been revealed, but it's been seen. It's actually been shown to know Psyshock, which is obviously a Psychic type move, and many people are assuming that it's going to be Psychic type, the final evolution at least, which would be a nice combo because we haven't actually seen that before. So hopefully it's something like that. So there we have Psyshock being used. Froakie evolves into Frogadier. What was this? I'm not actually quite sure what move that was. Pokemon restored from fossils. Tyrant, who just looks absolutely superb. And who's this? Amora, using Aura Beam perhaps. Change your outfits. You can now customize completely. So you couldn't obviously do this before in Pokemon games. It's a lot better because obviously for online battles and purposes, like, you know, you're not going to have exactly the same sprite, so it's going to make it a lot better, more competitive. You can groom through into different looks, the 3 different colours I talked about earlier. And Pokemon have different male and female forms. So you've got Meowstick, first of all. And Pyro. You can see the Pidgeot tail resemblance that I mentioned. Mega Garchomp as well. Yeah, hardcore. I'm going to use my Power Ring. So Garchomp Mega Evolves here into a beast from beyond. Looking nice. I like how he looks. Mega Mewtwo X or Mega Mewtwo Y. So here we have the female trainer using her Power Ring to bring a Mega Ring. I keep saying Power Ring. Mega Ring to bring her X Mewtwo. Mega Mewtwo X. I don't really like Mega Mewtwo X as much as opposed to Mega Mewtwo Y. I don't know. Mega Mewtwo Y seems a bit better. But there we have it. That is all for this video. If you want to see more updates like this, let me know. I'll probably try and go into as much detail as possible. But for now, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.